This episode is brought to you by Bevel, the first and only shaving system designed specifically for coarse, curly hair and sensitive skin. Shave smarter and say goodbye to razor bumps with Bevel. Check out getbevel.com today and use code JOEFREE to get your first month free at getbevel.com. That's GETBEVEL.com. That sounded real.
Fuck out of here. Yo, when he said .com, he just sit there and looked at himself like, yeah, that was good.
No, because it did sound real.
You're like .com.
Real quiet stormish, light FM-ish.
Yeah, I did that. That's how
we might need to do a reverb one with echo.
You gotta really hear my voice when I'm when I'm trying to sound sexy for bitches. Oh man.
Are we're recording?
Faggot.
Right? Okay.
Yes, Marissa, we're recording.
Why are they all
Where should I be talking in this mic? Like right here?
I thought you were a rapper that records in the studio.
All right, here we go, baby. We are. I can't bang on this table because it is glass. But I need you two little young fucktards to not interrupt me today. We got a lot of shit to get on today.
Wait, hold on. Let me say something.
I will name this. See, I don't even think Rory's funny still. I will name this podcast. I will name this podcast later episode. Are we not at 60 yet?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Well, where are we at? 59?
Somewhere around
Still?
there.
No, I think we are at 60.
Been at 59 for
59.
mad long.
I don't know.
All right, whatever it is, we still higher than these other niggas.
Words.
Which is the only important part to me. Now, we have a lot to get to. Henny Palooza was in L.A. this past weekend.
Yes, sir.
Rory and I were out there. We had an Airbnb. I just saw on my email that they left Rory a great review, not me.
Well, I mean, that was great.
White privilege fucking strikes. Rory is a great house guest, is what the email said.
Yeah.
But
I don't know about the dark gentleman you had with you.
So we'll
but
talk
you were
about
fine.
we'll take the dark. So we'll talk about Rory the body. I got a little bit of Marty the body, Marty the more body to get into. Danielle the body is in here. Hey D. Hey. Now, listeners, we are in grave danger. No, honestly. I know that some of y'all, now I waited a few days for this podcast because I wanted to let the other whack podcasts get their shit out the way, number one. And I have to do that because Elliot Wilson just be talking too much shit.
Oh, God.
I had enough of fucking Elliot Wilson. That's number one. And number two, I just knew that some more fuck shit would happen.
Word.
I knew like it would. The fuck shit was at too much of an all-time high for there to not be more of it the next day. Like it was like a great movie. It couldn't stop.
Fuck shit comes in threes.
And this week,
Man,
ladies and gentlemen, we as elder statesmen are in grave danger of losing the culture. We are imploding right before our own very eyes. There's an epidemic going on. I've been trying to address it for years, and I've been ignored. I've been called the old, grumpy, bitter, pump it up guy.
You still are, but.
And even if I am,
there's some credence there,
well,
but yeah.
Chase,
All
but
right.
just shut up, everyone. And even if there's some credence to that, today,
You got a leg to stand on?
I have an argument. I think I can convince a jury of 12 men and women of my peers to side with me on this one. New niggas are ruining the fucking planet. They're ruining the universe. And I have ample amount of evidence to support this argument. And that is what this entire podcast is dedicated to. It is dedicated to you new niggas. And when I say new niggas, I'm talking about niggas who leak nudes, right?
Key.
Y'all are fucking the scum of the fucking earth and ruin it for real niggas like me getting nudes from all the fucking waist trainer bitches and fit tee bitches. Y'all are ruining it. What else do new niggas do that fucking gossip? Y'all do way too much gossiping and y'all do it bad. What else do? It's too much shit that new niggas do. But everything we're gonna talk about today, and where are we starting? Who are we starting with?
I think we should kick it off with the order that it came in. Kehlani. And
Is that the order?
P&D, yeah.
Is that the order?
Was Kehlani? No.
I don't,
Yeah, that
I
was
don't think
Monday.
that
Though the video came out last week, it didn't really start coming to an head until yesterday and the day before.
Marissa,
for
nobody
other
can
guys.
see your hand movements.
She's in front. She's standing up in front of a mic.
That
so
wasn't an
she thinks
integral
she's-
part of what I was saying. I'm just saying nobody, like, it didn't really make a difference until last night and the night before with Nick Young in that situation. So I think we should start with Kehlani first because that was
Yeah, but the people that peeped that early thought it was some fuck shit before.
that's valid. All right, well, it's up to you guys.
I was mad that didn't get more attention.
And then all of a sudden, for no reason,
And
no
thank God it got attention.
Well,
Thank God.
y'all are talking about D'Angelo Russell.
Yes.
That did happen first.
Yeah, that did. That video
100%.
came out last week. The whole
when I
media
saw
circus.
that, I was disturbed. I couldn't really say too much about it because I had a similar incident with Brandon Jennings on Blog TV in 2008,
Speak on it.
where that was my guy. He called me after the draft. I was on Blog TV at the time. This is '08. All of the streaming systems, they weren't recording everything you did until that very moment. And me and him was talking like homies on Blog TV on speakerphone, and it recorded it. And me and him couldn't speak anymore for years after that. And I couldn't blame him because that was just careless behavior, ruining or potentially ruining someone else's stream of income. So I wasn't mad at that. This
Oh, well, look at you being a hypocrite. When
Right.
you were young, you were doing fuck shit too.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
that was fuck shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're on Blog TV.
You need to know,
There's
bro.
nothing, but that's not fuck shit.
That's still
If I didn't
someone
know-
else that
You a
wasn't
snitch.
that wasn't Brandon was still listening.
You was recording
whether
him.
it was recording or still
No,
airing
but the
live.
recording part, I mean, it was careless altogether, so I'm not going to
Yeah.
defend the action. But I don't think being on Blog TV makes me a fuck nigga.
It
It's
was
the same thing as
negli-
Snapchat. It's like
But
gonna
what do you-
delete. It's the
Oh,
same.
are you saying that he Snapchatted?
Yeah, that's what it's from. That's what they're saying now. It was from
D'Angelo
Snapchat.
Russell Snapchatted that?
That's what.
Yo,
they're
just
saying.
because it deletes the next day doesn't make it okay.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand.
It still happens.
Every
though.
time people from Snapchat tell me that shit, like, oh, don't worry, it's going to delete tomorrow. I'm
I
like,
don't-
well, it's still here today.
I don't understand. And take this verb off, please.
Yeah, I feel like
don't-
we're like
I
rapping.
I don't understand young people and you guys' infatuation with Snapchat.
Well, why did I get the notification like a month ago? The mouse button is now following me on Snapchat.
So, have I ever viewed anything of yours?
I don't know.
No,
I get too many views. To
I haven't
see.
viewed anything from anybody on Snapchat. D'Angelo Russell just turned 20 years old in February.
Yep, he's a baby.
Nick Young, I know Nick Young. Nick Young is a play fiend too.
He's a what?
Is a play fiend.
Okay.
He likes to play.
Okay. Oh,
and I mean,
okay.
even in the press conference they did afterward, I think the Lakers handled it very well, as well as you could anyway. But in the press conference, D'Angelo Russell said that him and that they play like that.
Prank war.
That is how they play. Now, when you play like that and you're at that age, at that pay grade, in that lifestyle, some fuck shit is gonna happen. That's gonna happen. It's just unfortunate. I'm not gonna chastise the kid. Like the scouting report on D'Angelo Russell coming out of school was he had a mental. He wasn't.
His own coach
He's not
says
all
he's
there.
like
wasn't
14 years
all
old.
the way, and that's what Byron Scott said
I
in the
did read
interview
that
recently.
yesterday.
But way before he was a Laker, even when I was campaigning for him to be a Knick, the word was he ain't wrapped too tight. He ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer. So now we're seeing evidence of that. I guess that's why it's not so shocking to me. That wasn't really the big deal to me. I don't really care too much about D'Angelo Russell acting like a fuck nigga. We're going to see a lot more instances of D'Angelo Russell acting like a fuck nigga. He just better be good at basketball.
Yeah.
Because when you're good at your sport, when you're good at what you do, people don't care about your fuck nigga shit.
For very long.
Well, this
They're
is
gonna
some
care
shit.
Briefly.
Pardon me. This is some shit that needs to be addressed in like a rookie meeting. Because they do the little financial thing with rookies before when they get drafted. They do a
the
lot
media
of
training
they
and
do
all
a
that
lot
shit.
of things with rookies when they come in. And social media is now to the point where it needs to be addressed.
Do we know that they're not doing that though?
I'm sure they
probably
did that.
have implemented that.
Well,
in the
if
last
they
couple
have,
of
they're
years.
doing a really shitty job at it.
Well, I mean, again, this wasn't. What is it? I don't know. It's just a weird.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
Do you guys think that possibly, I'm just trying to see the bright side of things, that maybe Nick didn't really cheat and was just trying to sound cool to his younger teammate?
I'm not saying that he did cheat. I don't give a fuck about Nick Young and what's shorty name?
Iggy. That's
I
a big
I
part
always
of it.
get Iggy and
Azalea Banks.
yeah.
Well, no, the funniest part about that whole thing was when he said, yo, you tried to Amber. I said,
No,
I
she's friends with
tried,
my girl.
but she called my girl.
No, he said she's
That's
friends
not what
with
he
my
said.
girl.
He said
Oh.
she's friends with
Yeah.
my
I found that
girl.
part mad funny.
No.
It was just such disappointment. Like, I tried.
Yo, and you know what? But even deeper than that, I don't want to stay too long on D'Angelo Russell because number one, it's a week old. Number two, he just turned 20 years old. It's expected. But I have an issue with the niggas that are asking another man details about who he has penetrated.
That's odd. Yeah, that's really weird.
I don't
But
care
to me-
if I don't care if the no. I don't care if the chicks are famous.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to me, it sounds like the young boy that's looking up to the older guy, like, dude, you get all the bitches, man. Who else? Like, is that excitement of a 10-year difference between the two?
I
like,
don't
the
give
rookie?
a fuck.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It makes sense.
Hey, Monty, new niggas. Let's see, what are we gonna call this? Rule? Yeah. Rule number 1. Stop asking grown ass fucking men about who they are penetrating. Famous or not, it should not be done. Have some fucking class. There, right?
Yep,
We
that's
can
a good
end
rule.
D'Angelo Russell there.
Well, I'm curious why it's expected for him to record it, but it's not expected for him to ask that type of question. He's 20.
Yeah, that's what the kids do.
Whoa. I'm not saying it's expected for him to record it either.
You said those exact words, if I'm misquoting you.
No, I said fuck shit is going to occur when you're 20 years old.
And that's
and
fuck
you're
shit.
a play
That's an
fiend.
excited kid.
And that, no.
That's
That's
exactly
fuck
what kids
No.
do.
Where is he from?
That is
Isn't
not.
he from the country? He's never seen a famous person in his life.
I don't know where he's from. I can't speak to who he has seen or hasn't. But I don't classify him being intuitive about another man's sex life as fuck shit. When I say fuck shit, I mean accidents that are bound to occur.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't no fucking accident that's bound to occur. That's you fucking asking some shit to a grown-ass man that you shouldn't ask, and that happens a lot. People ask me a lot about women that I've slept with, and I always turn an eye to these people like, dog, do you hear yourself?
But see, that's what's good
Like,
about
do you
you.
know
Why
how
did
old
Nick
I am?
answer? Nick answered, which is a problem there. Like, why are you readily like?
Well,
yeah,
he's
no.
talking to his man in a hotel room. I'm not going to kill him for answering his man. I ain't going to kill him. I'm not going to kill anybody. I would hope that D'Angelo Russell's game in the near future supports all the fuck shit that he's going to get into, because he's going to get into a lot. Laker Nation is going to have some decisions to make, especially if y'all get a real high draft pick. Because I like Jordan Clarkson. I really like D'Angelo Russell's game. I like Buddy Hield a lot. A lot. I personally document me. I take Buddy Hield before Ben Simmons. I think Ben Simmons is another fucking mental case.
Same. Which
But-
is so crazy.
Shut the fuck up, Marissa. All right, so let's get off of this.
I do know who Jordan Clarkson is though, because he dates what's her name, Chanel Iman. So, yep, cool guy. Ow.
Try snitching.
Let's get to young people shit again. Just that
Try
fast.
snitching?
I know who she
Knowledge.
is, because you're talking about somebody else's fucking sex life. But all right, so then Monday, right? Oh yeah, this is oh my god, it was great. It was great. Come on, Marty, this is your job in the podcast.
You know what's killing me about this shit though? Okay,
Is
so
that
as,
your
backstory?
accent?
What? No, this is not an accent. Anyway, so let's give the backstory quickly. On Monday morning,
Ooh, Marty giving the backstory. Hey.
PartyNextDoor, actually Monday afternoon, PartyNextDoor posted a photo holding Kehlani's
Posted a
hand.
photo.
And I don't sound like that.
Just go ahead.
Saying
Let's hear it.
that after all her shenanigans, the R&B singer is back in my bed. Now, if you guys don't know, PartyNextDoor and Kehlani dated in 2015, and they had a breakup what seemed to be messy. They deleted all each other's photos. There was little side comments on Instagram, blah, 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 blah. A couple months later, she rebounds with Kyrie Irving. Over the weekend, before the PartyNextDoor photo, which is why I don't know why people were just completely skipping over this, Kehlani deleted all of Kyrie's photos, and it was already rumored that they had broken up. She didn't wish him happy birthday, blah, 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 blah. So
How
they
do you
did break
know?
up. Because
Yeah, you're giving me way too much.
no, I'm
Give me the
giving
shit
the
that we
backstory.
care about.
So then the photo comes out immediately. People start bashing Kehlani for cheating on Kyrie, though they had no idea whether they were still together or not. She immediately deletes her Instagram. And later that night, we find out that she tried to commit suicide because she reinstated her Instagram briefly, posted a photo from the hospital bed, and said that she had survived, and thanked PartyNextDoor actually for saving her. And now she is home and recovering. And here we are. And today, Kyrie went to Twitter and said that they were not together. So,
I don't even know where to begin.
first of all,
Uh-oh. Wait, uh-oh.
Yo, let me
hey,
tell
hey.
you, when this first started, I think we were in LA when it first started. No?
yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really checking my social media as actively as I typically do. Mm-hmm. So I was checking every like 4 or 5 hours. And no gas, every time I refresh my timeline, Madi was still talking about the same thing with strangers.
Because it's killing me. Like, you guys are fucking condemning this 20-year-old child with facts that you don't have because you had no fucking clue whether she cheated or not. And you guys are these fucking misogynistic men could not fucking wait to tear down this little kid. But over here, we're looking at Nick. No one's even batting an eyelash that Nick Young could have. Yes, the fuck it is. Because you automatically are so ready to tear down a woman because she possibly cheated when you don't even fucking know whether she did.
That is not
Yes, the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
No, it's a lot of things, but I ain't rolling with misogynist.
It is because you fucking judge women before you judge a man who does the same motherfucking thing. Because Nick Young, nobody's saying shit about that.
Can you take off your rapper voice?
That's
number one. All right, so listen. I looked up the word. Wait, what am I looking up?
Misogynistic.
Oh, misogynistic.
Which I think we've done a couple times.
We have, which is why I know.
We should get it framed and carry.
All right, misogynist, a person who hates, dislikes,
women.
mistrusts, or mistreats women.
Yes, so people were so ready to fucking tear down a woman when she's doing this.
No. Okay, wait, no. I'm not. Now I'm on your side, but I will not let you pick the feminist side of this.
No, for real. But
everybody, wait. All I'm saying, let me play devil's advocate. Okay. Everybody who had a criticism of Kehlani is not a misogynist because they are criticizing what they thought.
Okay, right. But why are we so quick to assume that when you had no facts? And why were you so happy to tear down a hoe, a thought, all types of things? Why is she all these things? Because she went back to her ex-boyfriend, her first love. Why is that so bad?
Wait, first of all, that is the number one thing to do to be called a hoe.
What? Because you go back to your ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
no, that's what you're comfortable at. Like, that, come on. Like, we're acting, and again, 20 years old,
if she was comfortable, why she leave?
Because he might have cheated. Right. We don't know what their situation was, right?
Now, me and Rory are kidding right now.
I know.
But that was pretty funny.
Because me and Madi had to talk before for her to, like, test the waters to make sure I was on her side in this Kehlani shit.
I was like, where do you fall here, by the way, Rory? And he's like, I think I'm on your side.
Yo, Madi stays looking
But notice
for
I said,
support
I'm on your side.
During an argument. All right, so go ahead.
They ain't kill Lamar Odom through his shit?
I mean, they did, but then they killed Chloe Moore. Like, oh, you trying to work out a marriage? That bitch was fucking everybody while she was still married. What the fuck? He cheated on her. Like, what is she supposed to do? Just stand there and take it?
Well, first of all, Marisa, you're getting most of your y'all was tearing her down from Twitter where the joke's gonna fly.
Yeah, which I was explaining to you in the pizza space.
The joke's gonna fly.
Okay, all right, jokes will fly on Twitter, but I'm talking about in this girl's comments, like commenting to her, to Kehlani, or to whomever. Like, that's at that point, it's not jokes. That's you legitimately like expressing your opinion. She did, but it kept when she would come back, they would come, and then they're still just talking about it.
What you expect?
All right, listen. Do you have a closing point to how you feel about?
Well, all I'm saying is, then they tried to say that her deleting her Instagram was an admission of guilt. No, again, it's a 20-year-old kid.
Well, we're not saying that, but
people were trying to say that. This is a 20-year-old child who is brand fucking new to being famous. A year ago, P&D would have posted that photo. No one would have really fucking gave a shit. She has no idea what she's doing, and she's also not the most stable person. Hold on. She's not the most stable person. So, for her to do this, and then the whole fucking, she's calling for attention because she put up the suicide photo. It was already after the fact. Like, I don't see much of a difference of that than talking about it in a song, like she also has done.
Madi, you do know you don't have to get all your points off in one.
We wanted to have a conversation. She's been in front of the mirror all day. Kehlani, it was after the fact. Rehearsing this shit.
Hey, let me and Rory jump into something.
All right, come on, let's bounce back ideas, guys.
All right.
I've been so angry.
Listen, so let's start here.
Okay.
And this is where we're going to start. So, over a year ago, Kaylin and I were in Melody, and for some reason she could not get into her Twitter from her phone, so we needed to change her password, which I ended up doing somehow from my phone, or I don't remember.
Because you real.
Oh yeah, I did it from my phone. Mm-hmm. So now,
you still had her login?
So now her login was in my phone. Mm-hmm. So sometimes, and I know
you do be manipulating these women. Now that I think about it, you know what? These people might have a point.
No, but when I used to have your phone in 2011,
you need to change your password.
Whoever you were with at that time, you had their Twitter on your fucking phone in 2011 too, and you weren't even with them anymore.
I'm real.
And I used to be fucking mad nosy, like, what are you talking about?
What are you doing? So, Kaylin's shit was on my phone, and some way or another, because I did never go in there. But sometimes
Yeah.
I would go in her shit. It would end up in her shit by mistake.
Of course,
Right.
yeah, no.
By mistake.
Sometimes it just opens when you put the phone down.
I
you know,
totally
like-
end up in like
Yeah.
Ebro's DMs every day. That's fucking normal.
Well, you work up there, so I can see that happening. Yeah, but no, Kaylin knows, and I had even told her at the time. I mean, her and I have had conversations about this. But this is relative because Party was there one day in the DMs.
Yo, she used to be on Party in 2013 playing his songs and shit. Like, he's gonna blow, he's
Oh,
gonna
I'm sure.
blow.
I'm 100% sure that they have fucked at some point in life.
No.
Please. Oh,
She
come on.
never said that.
that means it hasn't occurred. Holy shit! Wait a minute.
Don't
Wait.
be misogynistic.
No. Yeah, I'm sorry.
If a
I'm
woman
sorry,
doesn't
I'm
bring
sorry.
it up, it means
I'm
it didn't
sorry.
happen.
Well, I don't want to bring
okay?
women down. Listen, no.
Dude, how can you sit by idly and take this on behalf of all women?
Wait, we get into that too, so don't start.
Danielle's fucking
wait, we're not
taking
done with Kehlani,
Danielle's
by the
taking a selfie and drinking Hennessy.
Marisa, slow down, damn it. You got all your points off and won't let me talk.
Sorry.
So, right? So, but now at this time that Party's in Kaylin's DMs, and I take that back. I don't know if they've ever had sex, and I don't want to put an extra body on Kaylin. I'm just talking shit on the podcast.
Or P&D, stand up for our men.
Listen,
Fuck P&D.
Listen, so he's in there, and while I'm enjoying the music and reading what's there, I wanted to judge what was there, but I said, he's young, and she's young.
Damn, he had
So
to be at
that
least 20
conversation would be
Retarded.
Yeah.
would be whatever I was looking at.
Right.
Right? Now, fast forward, here we are, Kehlani, who we just met. I just met
You just
at
met.
South by.
I introduced y'all.
Who
to
I
South by,
missed.
yeah. He was.
Now-
you were so upset about that.
Because I love her music.
What I'm saying, listen, y'all shut the fuck up for 2 seconds.
Not yet. Because I wasn't mad at everyone killing her for suicide. I was mad that everyone was calling her a SoundCloud artist that no one knew.
Right,
I
she's
was like,
very
I love her
popular.
album.
Wait, who called Kehlani?
mad. People was like, who the fuck
I've
is
never
a
heard
Kehlani?
her. She's a fucking Grammy-nominated artist, assholes.
Well, she's a newer artist. So
Yeah.
if you didn't hear her, so
Right.
she's 20 years old. What is she supposed to be heard of all around the fucking universe?
Yes, she is.
According to Twitter, fucking dicks.
Kehlani now. I'm gonna speak. I'm a big energy guy, right? And I'm gonna speak to some of the kindred souls. And I'm just gonna speak. Sometimes you could just tell people. Before I had ever met that Kehlani girl, just in reading her Instagram and just reading her words, and then hearing her music, it was pretty clear to me that she had demons.
Well, she has quite a history.
She's had a troubled time.
Now, no, but I
No, I know- I get
Uncle
what
Joe
you're
don't
saying.
know
I'm
nothing
confirming what
about
you're saying.
none of these. Marisa, you just had to show me who she was,
Right.
and this
Yeah.
is with me enjoying her
You're
music.
like, that's
Yeah.
Kehlani right there. I'm like, right here. Come here.
So I say that to say, like, some things you could just pick up on. So I'm not never, ever, ever, ever going to say that woman was doing anything for attention.
Right.
I don't think that attention is some type of attention that people welcome or want. I think that people who don't have any notoriety and aren't famous, like, y'all just think a lot of fucked up shit when it comes to famous people.
Mm-hmm. They
Like-
don't think people have feelings. They don't think
Like-
they operate like human beings. Like they don't, like, oh, we're just saying words, they shouldn't hurt you because you don't know us. It does hurt. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, and especially as a child who, as you said, has demons and that is confirmed, like, these words hurt people. And it's like, when they're not true, sometimes it hurts even more because it's like, I'm a good person. Why don't these people feel that? Why can't they understand that? And maybe at your age, Joe, it doesn't bother you as much, and it maybe never did because you're a man and you're grown as fuck, but to a little kid, that's a lot to fucking handle when everybody's coming at you and everybody has an opinion on something that's not even the facts of the situation. So
Yeah, but no, because that's where they lose me.
Where?
With that is where they lose me. You can't start a fire and be a hero when you put it out.
for her, you're saying
Yeah.
That was kind of dope.
that was dope.
So what? That he did that?
no,
No,
that fucking
your
metaphor or whatever
example
you
there.
call that. Yeah,
Yeah. So party now.
rapper ass.
Party.
He sucks in this.
I
whole
love
situation.
party music. Party's music.
It's great.
I'm so mad he has a song now that I like.
I love
Come
Party.
See Me is so fire.
I've never met him, but he's a younger gentleman, right?
You guys have a Twitter history. Twitter friends of Jace.
What's his Twitter history? He's done fuck shit on Twitter?
No, I'm saying you two. You guys
Oh,
tweeted each
yeah.
other. You guys are Twitter bros.
Oh, he know. Listen, Drake told me about them before they supported Party early on.
Remember when you supported Frank Ocean and he had like 4,000 Twitter followers?
You know what? There's a lot of people, and we're going to talk about too, there's a lot of y'all that I support really, 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 really early in y'all endeavors. And
don't circle back around?
No, because I don't even look for that. I don't support people for them to come back and help me. I'm a grown, independent man. But
you don't need no man, honey.
But I mean, it's just funny to know. Like if I just named a list of people who I've supported that way very early on,
I do too.
It wouldn't be good. Like if I was a bitter nigga, I should start dissing these niggas. But anyway, outside that, so back to Party.
Right.
Why is he doing that?
That whole shit is fucking fucked.
Why is a guy named First of all, why is PartyNextDoor watching movies?
What? And it was dope, by the way, which I also watched this weekend. Amazing movie.
I don't care.
Good movie.
Your name is PartyNextDoor.
And nothing,
no partying was happening. It was a weekend in Miami.
It's a very turned down
Kehlani's
situation.
Beautiful. The TV was small. I saw the wires. There was nothing partying.
Couldn't pay to get the wires.
No fucking party happening. That's fucking number one.
God damn it.
Number two. Why the fuck are you saying shenanigans?
Why are you?
Why is shenanigans the word you use when you're talking about yo?
Wow, this is a good word to use in my caption.
After all that we've gone through, all of my shenanigans, nigga.
Did you think he dictionary.com to synonym for bullshit and landed on shenanigans?
That's what I think.
I do that all the time, by the way.
It sounded like some Hallmark adjacent
situation.
It sounded like some hood nigga Hallmark.
Word.
Shit. That's the second thing.
Can I add a third?
Marisa, you've been doing every time we got to talk about a woman on the podcast, you come take over.
I'm here for my ladies. Hear me fucking roar.
Way to go, fucking M. Michelle. Now.
Who?
I got it.
Oh.
Thank you. So number
three. More Mighty Rose.
Number 3, PartyNextDoor. Hurt people. Right?
Key. Major key alert.
Y'all can't tell me. All right, I don't know these people's history, and I wasn't about to go find out.
They dated it last year.
But whenever Kehlani got with Kyrie, I bet Party was pretty hurt about it.
Well, look what he did when he got her back.
Right.
Well,
no man that wasn't devastated wouldn't have done that.
No, I want to go before that.
Okay.
See, because I want to get way before that. So now, because now I got to do homework to see what songs fucking Party is talking about Kehlani in.
It's called Kehlani's Freestyle, but he renamed it, and I don't know what it's called.
No, I know that. I'm talking about the rest of them. I'm talking about just lines, just regular lines in songs. Now, I also saw a picture, which makes this really creepy, of fucking PartyNextDoor on stage somewhere days before in a Kyrie Irving jersey.
It wasn't days before. It was like months before.
I wouldn't give a fuck. Why is PartyNextDoor wearing a Kyrie Irving jersey?
He was performing in Cleveland. And he was actually a fan of Kyrie. So, that's why.
He's a good basketball
player. That was before Kyrie and what's-her-name got together.
Wait.
He's a good player.
It was just a coincidence.
He's a fan of Kyrie.
Well, he was. And then when he was performing in Cleveland, he wore Kyrie's jersey.
Oh, wait a minute, man. No. Damn. I take it all back. Then. I apologize.
You're still operating like a motherfucking side bitch Party.
Oh, yeah, you still whack as shit for that move. But I understand it.
Because of the, J.R. Smith.
But.
Fucking ball player, the ball player. You know what I'm saying?
No. I didn't even think of that at all.
I don't even know what that reference is, honestly. I
just
know that line.
I didn't think of the J.R. Smith shit at all. But
Danielle, stop fucking taking selfies.
But, no, I did think of someone who shall remain nameless, who I fuck a lot, who
so unnecessary.
Who their ex is probably a fan of mine.
I
can imagine that would be hurtful.
I'm not gonna guess.
Let me see. Who do I love?
Every model bitch probably has a man.
What woman do I love? I don't even love. Danielle. I can't think.
No,
of
not Danielle.
I don't 100% do not love Danielle. But let's say I did love Danielle, right? If Prince came and tried to fuck Danielle, which nah.
Damn, Danielle. He said you can't get Prince.
Back at it again, getting curved by Prince. So listen, if Danielle was my woman idol and Prince came up and said, Danielle, I want to take you underneath the cherry moon. Bust your ass. I would be hurt. I would. So now this makes a little more sense. It's still not. I'm still not excusing this behavior.
No, never.
Because niggas like that fuck it up for all the good side niggas in the world.
But he wasn't even a side.
He moved like a side.
No.
He moved like a side bitch.
No.
For sure.
He was moving like a side.
I don't
bitch.
give a fuck. Whether he was a side or not, you fuck it up for the good,
faggot shit.
real, stand-up, mature, responsible, faithful side niggas.
Talk about it.
In the fucking world.
Although there shouldn't be.
Like the niggas that's like, yo, when I'm gonna see you, well, my man get to work at. All right, so and he hold it down. The man don't never find nothing out.
We shit on women a lot on here. But we are at a time where women have to worry if they fall asleep that a picture is going to be snapped.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
what
crazy.
the fuck type of times are we in right now?
That's crazy. A bitch can't fall asleep.
She can't fuck her ex without him snapping a picture?
That's
crazy.
She got a fucking song about that, which is the craziest shit. That exact thing.
Oh wait, jealous.
Jealous. That is exactly what that song is about.
Man, jealous is
taking
about
pictures
party.
to show. No, it was. I think it was supposed to be about the dude she dated.
Well, in my story, it's about party.
That shit ain't about party.
Well, in my story, it's talking about fucking. No, it's a shame.
Kehlani's psychic.
It's a shame when women can't fuck two niggas that she love.
Yeah.
And it's a shame the other implications that this has. Party being party, right? Is going to cost LeBron a ring. like Nike about to be sick, LeBron about to be sick. Wait, this affects some other people too. Who else did? Hold up now.
How did he play last night?
Somehow I'm blaming Drake for Party's behavior too, because it's just too sappy.
Yeah.
Well,
he's over there and
he runs in the camp.
By the way, we didn't comment on "Come See Me," which I love the record.
I said
but is that
before.
a very sappy P&D record? Like it don't sound like chill with a bunch of bitches.
Maybe that's about Kehlani.
Do?
He said, "I believed you when they told me not to."
Yeah.
Why did they break up?
I don't know the facts.
I don't know anything about.
By the way, I didn't know they were this young. So when I asked,
no, they're young.
Yeah, 20,
when someone told me
Kehlani,
I thought Kehlani was my age.
Nope.
When I found out she was 20, and they were like, "Oh yeah, she used to date Party," I said, "When the fuck did they date? Junior year of high school?"
She was 19.
All right.
Wait a minute, man. Hold up. How long did these two people date?
Less than a year. Less than a year.
Oh, they acting wild.
Yeah.
They acting wild.
They like kids.
My only issue, I don't mind kids. Kids
Hey, Kehlani just wanted to be around a broad that really knew her. That's all.
Yo, that's exactly what I thought of though. Percocets and pain relaxers and a napkin.
Yo, anytime this happens though, a nigga got to pull up the Novocaine beat.
Yo, Kehlani was looking at the fattest ass not fucking it, and you was sitting there.
That was literally what I thought about today when I was pacing around my living room.
So Kyrie puts out a statement saying,
confirming that he was not.
My bad. I take that back. So Kyrie's publicist.
Hold on. Let's backtrack. Chris Brown may have forced his hand.
Marissa, please shut the fuck up.
No
You're
way.
backtracking.
Yeah, we haven't
got
Chris
to.
yet.
Please stop.
Nope, we have to.
Stop. You've done enough.
No, because he came first.
Please don't make me get up and just take the whole mic.
You can't take it. This is literally gonna take long.
Okay, so now Marissa doesn't have a mic because she can't follow simple instructions like stop. So Kyrie Irving, I apologize, Kyrie's publicist or somebody gets on his fucking Twitter account. We can't hear you. You ain't got no mic. Holla.
The studio's pretty dope. They probably can't hear you.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
These mics are pretty good.
So somebody puts out a fucking statement. Kyrie says, yo, I'm just worried about ball. Me and Kehlani, we ain't not even together. That party nigga been whack. That's basically what he said in the fucking shit, which is cool. Now, Chris Brown.
Oh, I can still hear you.
I feel like all the great things Steph Curry and Drake and Klay Thompson and Steve Kerr are doing for light-skinned people. Yes, I put Steve Kerr in that. Oh, man. This is a delicate subject for me. No, because you just ready to kill. You just ready to kill. Now I can't hear anything.
Pause.
Thank you, Marty. There, see? I got it. Everybody
we're back.
relax.
Everyone on Periscope says Danielle got that wet because her forehead big.
Yes. I'm
Damn,
sure.
pussy mad, bro.
Ew.
It's a joke.
You don't know.
It's a joke. Listen, this is why this is delicate with Chris Brown.
Because he's fucking stupid?
No, because Chris Brown also has demons.
And does the same shit that he's condemning someone else for. cries for fucking attention and sympathy.
No. I don't think Chris Brown, one of the more recognizable faces in the music industry, is doing anything for attention. We have to stop just pretending to know why people are doing things. Do you honestly, when people say that,
I'm not saying he's doing it for attention. I'm saying he's spilling his soul out there and doing all the same shit that Kehlani is doing, but he's judging her for doing it when he does the same exact actions that she does.
Okay.
I can't judge what he's doing it for. I don't know.
All right. So now let's stop there. Chris Brown is not judging Kehlani for anything.
Yes, he is.
No, he is not. Chris Brown is riding for his friend. That's all. That's it. Right, wrong, or indifferent, which he said. He was going to ride for his friend.
You don't have to ride like that.
Define a judgment.
Yeah, you don't have to ride like that. You could just be like,
what I'm
fuck
saying,
you can ride.
let me just get my point off. What I mean is that could have been anybody there. Not Kehlani. It could have been anybody standing there. It could have been fucking a cat standing there.
I get
and Chris
you.
Brown was going to say that same exact thing that he said.
Okay.
No, he could have said, fuck Kehlani, she's a stupid cunt ass bitch, fucking hoe ass, dirty looking little cunt. But he didn't have to say, you chose suicide as a way to make people feel sympathy for you and da-da-da. He went too far. That was him judging her actions on that part. He didn't have to go there. He could have just said, fuck her.
Who went too far?
Chris.
Would you like me to tell you some of the things that Chris Brown has done?
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Riding for your friend can be avoided by talking about the other party. You don't need to speak about her to ride for your friend.
Exactly. You don't have to tear down someone else to support someone.
This isn't a real physical fight. Like, you could leave the other person alone and still ride for your people.
I'm trying to... Are y'all explaining that to me?
No, to the people and to your point. We know you get it.
Yeah, but y'all are missing my point. Y'all are adding too much logic to a sick person. So that's the part that I was really lost about. Because Kehlani has self-admitted demons, and so does Chris. I would think, if anything, he would have been able to identify with that. But he didn't, and I think that speaks to him and maybe some things that are going on with him in his life and him internally. So I won't speak on him. I won't speak on either of them because it's not my place. I think they both have issues like me.
Yeah, but what I am going to speak about is I've sympathized with Chris Brown for a long time because I could never understand learning and growing in front of that amount of people and that amount of scrutiny, which I think is very difficult. I can never imagine doing that. But at this point...
Yeah, because you won't grow up.
Rory's like 4. He still has a long way to go.
I know you can't imagine it. So
we're talking about Chris Brown. Is he grown?
Isn't your birthday like next month?
It is. So back to my serious point that you just wanted to make a joke out of. This is a serious podcast.
Let's get to it.
And I wish you would stay on topic.
Such a misogynist, I swear.
Even towards men.
Such a lot of things.
So which I can never imagine. But at this point, Chris Brown's actions have gone too far to the point that I am 1,000% judging every single person around him. This is going too far. Like, we let him get away with a lot of shit because he was young. At this point, what the fuck?
I don't know if we let Chris Brown get away with a lot of shit because he was young.
Yes, we did.
We let Chris Brown get away with a lot of shit because he's one of the more talented people in the world.
Right.
Being young as well.
Yeah, but either way, this is like...
I'm talking about me. I can't speak for the whole...
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Like, I let it go just because I get it. You're young, and you're growing up in front of 1,000 people. Matter of fact, you never even really got to have a normal fucking childhood. Because you was 14 singing Run It.
16.
And you were supposed to be the next fucking Michael Jackson. But at some point, somebody has to say something to you. This is crazy.
And you do have demons. We get that. But why isn't your team on top of making sure...
And here's my other thing. And I know he was riding for your friend and all that bullshit. But, all right, you're a somewhat celebrity and tweet a lot, right? All right, somewhat tweet a lot. I know you're going to say some shit. Chris don't tweet at all. Why is he picking this to talk about?
And he acts like he's fucking best friends for life, like fucking grew up with Kyrie and like gave him his left lung one time.
Well, how do you know the degree of their friendship?
I don't know, but it just doesn't seem that deep. And obviously, Kyrie did not want Chris riding for him.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, obviously, Kyrie didn't want Chris riding for him either. I don't think anybody at this point. Because that's when he came on and was like, oh, by the way, we weren't together, blah, blah, blah.
What's that to do with Chris? Has nothing to do with Chris.
Could have forced his hand. I mean, I think he would have said something
He
regardless.
had to speak about that.
Yeah, I know he did. And then people were saying, well, why did he wait so long? But I think in the midst of the firestorm, I don't think it would have been appropriate to speak about it.
Well, he's an NBA player.
Well, normally
he's not a rapper.
Normally you ignore some shit, and then if it gains enough
So
traction,
bad, exactly.
you kind of have to respond to it, kind of like the Lakers and the D'Angelo Russell situation. I'm sure that they didn't want to use a pregame press conference to talk about a Snapchat or a video being released.
Yeah, I'm just trying to address all the different commentary I've seen. I saw a lot of people wondering.
Let me tell you real quick. This is how I knew that yesterday was bad, or the week was bad.
It's a crazy week. Shit's real
with
this
chaos. Because as I was just scrolling, seeing all of this madness, I said to myself, "Where's Meek?" I miss Meek. I liked it better when one person was doing all the fuck shit.
So you could creep behind and do some fuck shit because all the focus was on them.
Yeah, we knew where everything was directed.
Everyone's looking at him.
Hey, we got music from it. We got secret sex scandals. That Meek shit had everything. This shit here, it's like a young people thing.
Meek kind of took an L this week.
Yeah.
Why?
That Quinton Miller shit was OD corny.
Why is Quinton Miller, who sucks at bowling, why is Quinton Miller doing a press run about getting punched?
I
in the
1000%. I was definitely not co-signing what Quinton Miller was doing, but the action itself was fucking corny as shit.
Quinton Miller.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing press runs on getting your ass
How
whooped.
old is Quinton Miller? Young, right?
Probably.
Everybody we talking about on this fucking show is young, probably. Hey,
young probably.
Quinton Miller, I just met you out in South by. You bowl like shit, and I might need a hook one day if I decide to continue to do music.
A hook?
However, doesn't he write hooks?
He writes songs.
That's my point. I can handle the rapping part. Let Quinton come in. Shit, he said that's why Meek was mad at him. But still, Quinton Miller, stop. Get off of that promo run. Stop talking about another man punching you in the face.
That was really weird.
Just what, getting punched in the face?
Nothing
nothing weird about it. No, more niggas
it.
need to get punched in the face.
No, that's totally cool.
Well, you know what that tells me? He could not wait to speak to people.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he could not wait
strange.
because I have just my theory. I have no evidence behind this, but there was some type of contract within the Drake situation where he could not say a fucking thing under contract. But now you get hit, and instead of going to a fucking fader or a complex or somewhere that's more of a credible source than fucking Vlad, you want to go gossip on Vlad fucking TV? After everyone was saying your name for a whole fucking 3 months about something that was dope?
Well, let's be clear.
Like writing hits?
I think that anybody who sits on Vlad's couch.
I agree. Whatever you're about to say, negative about that whole network, I agree with.
I'm just being, I'm well documented in my disdain for Vlad and all that he represents. However, it says something about the people that sit on that motherfucking couch. I'm just telling you that I'm judging you if I don't know you and you're on that couch.
Kaylin sat on that couch.
I judge Kaylin too.
I don't know if that was a good example.
The only person that has sat on that couch recently that I've seen anyway that I'm not going to judge is Royce.
I thought you were going to say Rory. I was like, Rory.
And Royce is such an adult. That's why he sat on that couch.
Because he can't be baited.
Oh,
He's such an adult
I didn't know he saw.
No, it's not. No. It's not that he can't be baited. It's not that. But he's past all his. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Like he's in his forgiving. I forgive you. You're a piece of fucking shit. But it's okay. Royce is like Zen Man.
He did this awesome pop song in like 2001 that I was listening to this weekend with Willa Ford. It's a good song. I Want to Be Bad, it's called. He's like, Willa, 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 what you want, what you want.
I will be honest. You've lasted more podcasts than I thought you would. No, for real. No, Parks. Yo, so let me tell y'all, we got Parks on the boards, real nigga in
Parks
the booth,
on the pod.
and Rory Amati, only because we're doing the podcast from my actual music recording.
Because guess what
studio.
Joe's doing?
Making an album.
Actually rapping.
No, I'm trying to teach my fucking kid how to rap, but he wanted to rap until he got here, and it became like a real thing. Yeah, like he's in there talking about, Dad, I'm not gonna write this verse. No, I'm not giving him shit. You heard him, Parks. He sat there in that seat yesterday, and this is why I hate kids. Not my kid, but he said, Dad, I wrote this verse, but I'm not. What was that bullshit that he said?
Don't tell him. Don't say it.
No, for real, because I screamed on it. That was the loudest I've ever screamed at my kid for this fuck shit. What was the line, Parks? Tell me. I'm on a podcast. I don't have time to wait for y'all. The one. The bad one.
Where you said he couldn't write because the computer was fucked up or some shit?
I'm not gonna write. Oh, I'm not gonna write because. All right, turn that off because they fucking me up. I'm not gonna write because I can't lay it.
I don't get
Is
it.
what the 14-year-old kids who want to rap now is saying to me. What are you talking about? You don't get it. I'm not gonna write a rap because I can't lay it. Do you know what I was writing to and at 14? Niggas banging on pots. What the fuck is these kids talking about? I can't lay it, so I'm not writing it.
I was writing in my
Spoiled
rhyme
fucking-
journal at 14.
Yeah, these kids, I don't know where kids are getting this fucking
really
false
was. I
sense of
have one.
entitlement.
Well,
I
we
found
see
it
where
the
that
other
career
day.
went.
So now I want to do a bad segue because I had no idea Angela Yee was getting cursed out. I didn't know.
I actually watched it.
I didn't.
So I have points. I don't have points. But I can talk about it.
So this is like the Karen Civil shit. When it's women that we have relationships with and we adore, well, the media, we sweep that shit under the rug. I figured way more people were talking about that. K.
Yeah.
Michelle tore Angela Yee ass up in there.
Did Angela make a good comeback? Did she hold
Well,
her
K.
own?
Michelle kind of wasn't letting her speak. And not that she was really saying much, but see, and I agree with K. Michelle on this, right? All Angela Yee kept saying was not holding herself accountable. She was like, I got to go back and see if I said. For the people that don't know, K. Michelle went did the Breakfast Club interview because her album dropped. I haven't purchased it yet, but I did listen to all the snippets, and I didn't hear one that I liked like I did on the last album.
Yeah, I listened to the whole album twice today.
But you did.
This one, it
Didn't
sounded like
like it.
she was doing too much.
Bet
for
you
me.
did with that snarky. I
And-
like K. Michelle.
And
You do.
I know, yeah, I know.
I'm not offended by saying I listened to K. Michelle's album twice today.
Wait, hold up now.
K. Michelle is nice.
Hey, K. Michelle hard to do come on karaoke, and I'm getting niggas the fuck out of here. I don't know what Monty's talking about.
Karaoke. That's cute. You should coin that.
It's been said before,
Yeah,
but
it's not mine. It's not. I didn't do anything spectacular there. So yeah, they did. She went on the Breakfast Club. Mano and Uncle Murder was on the Breakfast Club saying something about K. Michelle Pussy's thing because they got a mixtape out, which I keep hearing is hard, and they got a song called Pussy where my name is being mentioned. We'll
Nice.
talk about
is
that
it?
in a second.
I thought it was from the wrap up shit from like 2 years ago.
No. They got a mixtape.
Oh well, he said that on the wrap up like a year ago or 2 years ago.
About her pussy stinking?
Yeah, he said
Well,
a few people told me K. Michelle pussy
Yeah.
stank, and the ad lib was I'd still hit.
No. Yeah, he said that, and then I think that's what she was asking about in this interview.
Yeah, okay. So in the mixtape, he repeats it.
I don't know.
No, they're just doing a promo run, he's saying, for that mixtape, and they just
Yeah.
came up in convo.
That's what I was
It came up
asking.
in-
Is it okay?
Yeah, it came up in combo. You should look at it. And Angela Yee, I don't know. I wasn't that invested in whatever they was talking about, but I was invested in K. Michelle getting into Angela Yee, and I did feel like she had a valid point in what she was saying because Angela Yee does work extremely close with Atlantic.
Okay. Well, I
yeah,
agree
she's
with
really
you,
cool
and
with
I was
Burger.
on K. Michelle's side because I was just sitting there like, thank God someone sat at the Breakfast Club and called one of them out on their bullshit. Angela Yee is not an employee of Atlantic. She is an employee of fucking the Breakfast Club. So her point there is to get fucking ratings.
Angela Yee is an employee of Atlantic. Angela
Employee?
Yee is an employee of Atlantic, though.
Contracting and employee are not the same thing. A
they're
freelancer
the
is
same
not the
thing,
same
Jace.
as an employee.
They're the same thing, Jace.
No, they're not.
Rory, all right, I don't want to get into your knowledge of the music, but Angela Yee works
It's not
for
the same
Atlantic.
thing.
She
Yes.
works for Atlantic.
She
I
gets a
don't-
paycheck from
yeah,
Atlantic.
I don't care.
Wait, she does?
does-
I'm just... I don't
Does
even know what
Parks
you're
work for
talking
E1?
No, nobody works for E1.
No, I'm talking about E1 Parks. You could slander E1 all
yeah,
you
but,
fucking
but
want.
Parks, but there's a middle ground there. Like Parks works for him, who works with it. Angela Yee works directly with Atlantic. I'm
Yo,
assuming. I have
your
no idea
job
what you're
is
talking
the
about.
morning show.
Yeah.
It's not to break records. It's not for music. It's for talk fucking radio.
First of all, let's be very clear. Angela Yee probably does not get that job without some political connects. And
Of
probably
course
some,
she
and
does.
probably some of them are at Atlantic. So I don't know which one trumps what. If she don't get that Breakfast Club job, I don't know if she got the Breakfast Club job because she was so fucking amazing on lip service, where they was talking about sucking dick all day. I don't know that
she was great on Sirius.
No,
was good.
no, No, I got that part. Angela Yee is a great radio personality.
By the way, I'm just playing devil's advocate because I did.
What I'm saying is I don't know which trumps which.
What does she do?
Breakfast
at
Club
Atlantic?
1000% trumps anything Atlantic is doing for Angela Yee.
What does she do?
She is
at Atlantic?
1000% known
That's
as the Breakfast Club.
You're not
Yeah.
listening to my point because
someone
you're
answer
just
my question?
expressing yours. If someone at Atlantic got, and I don't know this to be true, I'm just talking. If someone at Atlantic got Angela Yee her Breakfast Club job, then which one is more important?
I don't know, but what did she do
No,
there?
I was listening to because you were
Oh,
saying
you're still
Atlantic
saying
made
that.
Trump.
Fuck my question.
Fam,
right?
why would that matter? You already are working for the Breakfast Club. You're 6 years in and you're the #1 morning show.
She's not 6 years in.
5 years in.
No, 6 years, 2010.
Yeah, like,
Really?
Yep.
Get out
listen, I don't care if Julie got her the job at the Breakfast Club. At this point, K. Michelle's album is not your #1 priority. Being on the Breakfast Club is your #1 priority. And that whole show is known
Wait,
for
who
fucking
said that?
gunning people.
Who said that? Who said that K. Michelle's album had to be her #1 priority
What was that?
or
your
a priority?
argument?
Period.
She's part of Atlantic, no?
No, she's just saying. I agree with K. Michelle. I agree with K. Michelle's point. And I'm not a woman, so I can't speak to that. And I'm sure somewhere along the line, I've heard K. Michelle's pussy stinks too. Like, I'm serious. And I don't know K. Michelle, nor do I know her vagina. I'm just telling you what I have heard. I've never slept with her, nor have I tried to. I don't want to. We have mutual people somewhere in the 360 degrees of separation. But
6 degrees.
No, I always say 360. I fuck it up that way.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
cute.
yeah, it's horrible. But
That kind of thing.
But she was right. If I work with you and you was just at my fucking shit the night before and the next, no. She's too professional.
I can't speak on
Angela
it.
Yee is entirely too professional. And they do that a lot. I've had that exact conversation with Envy privately. I've had that exact conversation with Charlamagne privately. And everybody hide behind that, it's radio, do my job, no, don't take personal shit. Luckily for me, I don't take things personally because I'm a dick as well, but some people do. Mm-hmm. And K. Michelle came up there with an agenda and read her ass. Good. And I love Angela Yee. But these niggas be needing to get read. The niggas that do all the fucking reading, I enjoy once in a blue, seeing them get read too. That don't gotta mean she ain't my friend. I enjoy it.
I mean, she morning show. She's supposed to talk about that gossip bullshit.
Yeah.
No, but we're not talking about her talking about the gossip bullshit.
Was she really like gunning
we're
them
talking
about
about her because they did talk about it. K. Michelle wasn't even mad about them talking about it.
I know. I watched the whole shit.
But yeah, when you start bringing
again,
shit back
To
up,
repeat myself, I was happy that K artists finally went up there and called them on their bullshit. I'm not suggesting that there's not something behind the scenes there where they have relationships and they pick and choose on the people that they hate on. But shit, at the end of the day, the bigger picture is Angela Yee works on a morning show in New York City, the #1 at that, and her job is to talk about the bullshit.
Sometimes.
no, they're #1.
They #1.
I mean, it's fine. It's
The
all
ratings
right.
thing.
I'm hot to death, baby. I love hot.
I'm old school. I'm a hot 97 guy,
But,
but-
they got it right now. It's cool.
That's their job. That's their job.
No.
They job or their job.
You know,
Oh, you was just talking bird before we
I
recorded,
was
so
not
don't
talking
even start
bird.
on my shit.
You guys are just making up an accent that I don't have.
both of y'all voices are mad annoying. I don't know if it's because I'm in a recording studio or what, but both of y'all sound like 12 this entire podcast.
I sound 14, okay?
Is Katt Williams okay?
He's back in jail right now.
I know, but I feel like there was a story about Katt Williams every day
For the last 3 weeks.
9 months in 2011, and then he went away.
Disappeared, yeah, that's right.
And now I feel like he's back with him.
Back at it again in the
Right?
headlines.
Back at it again with your shenanigans.
Fucking probably back up in the hospital bed, too.
Katt Williams, why is he doing... all of these people need help. Katt Williams is clearly in active addiction, high out of his fucking mind with nobody to help him. Fucking Chris Brown... Well, Chris Brown be high, but somebody should help him too. Everybody be high. All of these motherfuckers, somebody that cares about them. Again, I'm always an advocate for women having that good friend. People in general need a good friend to just tell them when they just look like nuts.
Dude, I had a friend intervention
And
on my group chat the other
You
day.
should ruin your friendship if that's the case. You should step in. If you think, I don't want to ruin my friendship and tell them that shit. No, you should step in.
Yeah.
I don't get the people.
You should ruin it.
I
Like-
want my friend to tell me if I have a booger in my nose, or if there's a big ass stain on my shirt, or if my breath stinks. That's what the fuck a friend is for. I don't get these new age. I don't get nothing going on. I hate everything about everything to come after 2005, except for Tory Lanez. I'm going to get a drink. I'll be back.
Parks, pause this.
Why? Why can't?
Yeah, why can't we just hold it down?
We've been talking for an hour, and now it's paused.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
just
I
saying
thought
I had a
thought you
friend
wanted to continue
intervention.
to speak. My
I had a
bad.
friend intervention in my group chat. What is it? 6 of us in there, and all the other 5 of them refused to allow me to keep talking to the one guy that we ran into.
Can we get some
multiple times.
backstory? We don't say names.
The one that
just-
we ran into multiple times at
Okay.
at South by.
Oh yeah, I was one of the friends.
They
to,
were like,
I-
he looks like
add
a
7 to that.
gremlin. He looks like a bed bug. He's
Just
disgusting.
Just because I'm not in your group chat nor want to be.
It's a really great group chat. We
I
talk
don't
about
wanna
you
be in your
sometimes.
fucking group chat. B. Don't talk about me in your group chat.
Yeah, we talk about you a lot.
All right. So what?
All right,
what
wait
are
a
they
minute.
telling you in the group chat?
Wait 1 minute.
They
wait.
just told me that I need to
I'm
never
sorry.
speak to him again and
Yo.
don't deal with him. And
What are y'all
piece of
talking
shit. About how my friends had a friend intervention with me to tell me not to speak to this one guy, and how they were
Yo.
friends for that.
In all of this new nigga fuck shit, I forgot that I had a whole. All right, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
OJ gets off.
Superman's a faggot.
What?
All right.
Are you still in the movie?
Yeah. We have to address Batman and Superman because dog. I know. I hope this is not like when I said something about the wrestling people and the wrestling people killed me, because the comic book people is deep too.
Yeah, they are.
Batman versus Superman was easily one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Damn.
That's number 1. Number 2, Batman versus Superman did not need to be 3 hours long.
3 hours?
2 hours and 50 minutes.
Jesus Christopher.
Number 3, Superman is supposed to be super. I don't know why it takes me to tell. Wait, who directed that shit? What's his face from The Dark Knight? Zach fucking Levine, Zach Ryan, Matt Ryan, whatever the fuck his name is. Why do
You just name mad people that aren't directors.
Why do I have to tell? Why do I have to tell Zack Snyder, that the director of the movie, that Superman should be
Don't act like you know it now.
indeed
Right.
super? Why?
It's supposed to be water.
Okay, so listen. So I waited 2 hours for these two gentlemen to fight, right?
Batman and Superman?
Then then they fought for 4 minutes, right?
Was it Mage?
And then Batman somehow, this wasn't even a match.
Wait, you don't want to spoil it for everybody.
Yes,
though.
I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do want to spoil it.
Spoiler alert times
I
2.
I don't want.
What?
Somehow the writers thought that this fight should pan out like Ronda Rousey and Shorty. Superman got his ass beat for the whole 4 minutes, was getting flung all around the damn car dungeon or wherever it was. And at the end, Batman don't kill Superman because his baby mother got the same name as Superman's niece? But Marcia, what the fuck? Am I off here? Hey, anybody who saw Batman wait, and then, if this didn't ruin my whole misogynistic mood, y'all let Lois Lane come and be tougher than everybody.
That's right, Ma. You stand up and be tough.
Marty.
Nope.
Marty.
Standing
Marty.
up, being tough.
Yo, I just had a great nap in Batman versus Superman. I never want to do that again. That's what happens every time I rush to see these movies that all of y'all say I should go rush and see.
Who's all of y'all?
All of the movie world. This was our first blockbuster. Right? Batman versus Superman. That was our first blockbuster. OJ last night was great.
Amazing.
Not last night, but whenever it came on, OJ was great. I love OJ's only, one more episode left of OJ?
And that shit better be 3 hours.
Is it one more episode left?
Yeah, it's a finale next week.
Yeah, next week, the finale of the OJ show. I'm extremely, extremely saddened by this. I feel like a lot of good music has come out.
Wow, yeah, it's a good week.
Let's see, what has come out? What's come out? Young Thug came out.
Yeah, I didn't listen though. K Michelle came out.
I didn't hear it. K
So we heard.
Michelle came out.
Division came out.
Oh yeah, I listened to Division today.
Division came out. Division was cool.
I liked it.
I like
it. It's very, very safe.
Yeah. Royce came out.
Royce came out with his mixtape.
Yep.
Royce's EP is out, leading up to his album that drops on the 15th. April 15th?
April, yeah,
Right?
14th or 15th.
Yeah.
It's April 13th, 14th, or 15th. One of those. Before it drops, I'm gonna have Royce on here. Well, a call in anyway, so we can hear what's going on with him.
Ty
I'll
Dolla
text him, 'cause I
Sign,
know you're not
He
going to.
dropped the deluxe free TC, so there's 4 new songs.
Yeah, I love the Like a Drug song.
I love West Side.
You would love.
Yeah, so you said when you called me, you're like, yo, I love Like a Drug. I was like, I love
Yeah,
West Side.
you
would.
100% would. Love
I have
West
not
Side.
stopped playing that shit. That shit is
Yo, so here I am on Twitter today seeing everybody talk about Ivy Park Beyonce shit. And I'm like fake part of the Bayhive. I love Beyonce, but her music. I don't give a shit what she does in her personal life. So when I see all this Ivy Hill, click here to listen to some new music from the album, I'm like, oh shit, this shit dropping April, whatever the fuck she said. It's workout clothes?
Yeah.
I was like,
Blue Ivy, right? Has workout clothes, right?
No, Beyonce.
it's called Ivy Park.
That's cute.
I thought that was Blue Ivy's.
Nope, it's Beyonce's workout line.
It's her workout line.
Sam,
drops in a couple
should
weeks.
be
This
really
whole
happy.
time she's dropping fucking dates. I'm thinking she's talking about music.
Has anybody seen it? Oh, all right. Check it out. Beehive. I'm cool, Beehive.
Why did you say Bayhive, by the way?
That's how it's spelled.
It's Beehive. Beyonce.
Beehive. I don't want any problems. I love Beyonce and Jay-Z and Tidal and what's that? Duce.
Armando.
Armadale.
Blue Ivy. You love everything associated with him.
4.6 is. What else do I love about Jay-Z? Anyway,
Rock
has anybody,
Nation.
Rock Nation. Has anybody seen a picture of Beyonce in the gym ever?
No, but that doesn't mean it doesn't
In the
happen.
video that I was forced to watch, thinking I was watching an album trailer. No, I swear on everything I love, I was like, oh, I see Beyonce on her little Michelle Obama fit kick real quick. I was excited. I was like, ooh, this is ill. Then all of a sudden, it drops, and it was like,
Hey, speaking
available.
Speaking
April
of drops,
workout clothes.
Speaking of drops, TLC, I still want that fucking album.
Yeah, you've been saying this for a while. Why you want that album?
Because they got $500,000 for it. That's why.
It should be dope when it
Whoa. Pebbles, whatever her fucking name is, took all they fucking publishing. They need some money. I owe them for that, for all the shit they've done before. I let them have it.
They recouped with
They
tours.
deserve it.
Nah, fuck that.
They have no money.
I'm tired of people using crowdfunding.
They got tricked, so they tricked us.
You got to stop using crowdfunding to fund you. Yeah, crowdfunding is to fund like something, right?
like your album. It'll come out when it comes out.
I'm about to fucking raise $100.
Yeah, you should crowdfund.
Raise $100.
I'm about to raise $100 and get this shit cracking real quick. Did we cover everything in the week?
I feel like we did. I want points on your album, by the way. I was so serious in my text message.
What album?
Whatever you're working on, I want points.
See,
on
I'm not working on the album.
Whatever
You
it is, I
have
want
no
points.
idea what I'm
want
working
points.
on. Joe is back to something over here.
Something's
happening.
Something
is.
happening.
Something is.
And you know what is happening?
What, Rory?
And I mean this in a very heterosexual way. But as your friend, yo, you have a great beard, bro.
Yo.
I'm really like,
What do you
what?
use?
Have you using something different?
Funny that the both of you have noticed that. I am using something different.
Tell us about it, please, because I'd like to know.
Well, I get all my products from Bevel.
Wow. I've heard great things about them.
Well, I get my stuff online.
Oh, okay.
Do you have the internet?
No, I don't.
Probably the wrong person to
Yeah,
ask.
my bad. Wait,
I don't have
Rory.
cable or the
Yo,
internet.
see, Monty keeps trying to jump in our shit. Monty, get the fuck out of here. You have shit.
Marty has dial-up on a Dell.
Yeah, word.
Fuck you guys.
Marty has a gateway.
Rory, do you have Wi-Fi?
I happen to have that.
Well, and you have a beard.
I do.
So, if you want to shoot over to getbevel.com, they've got all types of amazing products for coarse, curly hair, or just nappy ass nigga shit.
Well, Joe. It's funny you asked that.
He didn't ask
'Cause
anything.
I do have a beard. Stop fucking up our program.
Okay.
I do have a beard. It could be considered coarse. But I'm a little strapped for cash right now. What can they do for me?
Rory, if you go to getbevel.com and use your code wait, what's the code? If you use your code,
Read.
my name.
Wow.
Wait, if you use the code, my name that I keep forgetting.
Very complex code. I get why you would forget.
Marissa, shut the fuck up. All right, Rory.
So fucked up because I really do like Bevel. Like, no jokes aside.
I like Bevel.
I wish we could do this better.
No, this is great. Use
organic.
the code. Shut the fuck up, Marissa.
Because I really use it.
Hey, use the code JOEFREE at checkout to get your first month's membership free. That's GTBEVEL.com. Tell them I sent you with the code Joe Free. Marissa's mustache is doing great. Thanks to Bevel. So let me see. Katt Williams, Kehlani, prayers out to Kehlani. I hate everybody. Sure. I still hate everybody that's saying positive vibes. I hate all of you. Like, I want y'all to stop it. It's like, I'm with the niggas that I didn't know that was like a whole lifestyle. I'm with y'all that really live that positive vibes lifestyle. But all y'all niggas.
Oh, we ain't talking about LA. That's what we left out.
Oh, we got to get to LA. All y'all niggas that's just saying positive vibes after you diss somebody, I hate it. Like, stop it. Everything is not positive vibes. I want negative vibes back. Marissa, are you okay? Or are you just doing are you dabbing in here? Are you doing the Shmurda dab? Are you doing the Millie murders? Like the Millie dab? What are you doing?
Just exercising.
What dances?
Just stretching out a little bit.
Lay on your stomach and Parks will adjust the mic.
Why are you shaped more like a toilet today? So LA. Why was I in LA?
Because you're a great friend.
No reason at all.
And you love me dearly.
I went to L.A. Like I still had bitches in L.A., which I do not. So I go
more bitches in L.A.?
Yeah, no more bitches in L.A. at all. No more parties, no more bitches, no more nothing.
So you're with my bestie, Wale.
Yo, Marisa keeps a new bestie. Oh, my God. Yeah, I was with Wale.
Shit, we was with Wale the whole weekend.
I wasn't with Wale the whole weekend. You were with Wale the whole weekend. I wasn't with Wale the whole weekend. I was with Wale. We went to Wale's house. Wale had an after party.
Afties.
Would that be considered after party?
Well, we didn't. No,
it wasn't after party.
It wasn't after any Palooza.
It
was the next day. We didn't want to go out to the club, so we was like, oh, let's just throw a fucking party at our Airbnb. And then Wale suggested to our good friend Kaz, yo, just do the shit in my house.
I'm gonna ask a real stupid question, but I'm serious. When did everyone become trendy? And that is a serious question. I'm totally not joking. Wale's trendy. Wale's been trendy.
I was gonna say I don't think that's a new thing.
He's been trendy. Everybody I saw in that house was kind of hipster trendy. Everybody at South by is like hipster trendy.
Dressed like Bryson Tiller.
Yeah, the way they're dressing, or
Metro Boomin and Bryson
what
Tiller
am I
is
considering?
The aesthetic of America.
What is a hipster trendy? I mean, what is that?
Roars. Exactly.
Look
at Roars.
Whoa. I'm not a hipster. I've been a huge advocate against hipsters.
Oh, such
and
a
I'm not trendy.
To really spearhead there.
Wait. You might be a hipster.
Yeah, he fucking is.
Right. So y'all kill me for dressing up.
You're kind of
and
you have a job
every day.
You have a job, corporate
I dress
job.
that shit, but I didn't have that job when you met me, and I dressed the same way.
Rory is kind of. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Right. Apparently, this is.
You're in a.
Rory's very adamant about not being a hipster.
What's the frat? You're in a Kappa.
Yeah, that was founded in 1911. Was there hipsters then?
You weren't alive in 1911.
That's true too. All right, so Rory's a Kappa.
There was people drinking fresh juice in Williamsburg in 1911.
Dresses funny
as fuck.
I
dress funny. I'm in a sweater and black jeans.
Has funny tweets sometimes. Mm-hmm. Rory is wearing a hipster hat.
Yep, it says hat.
Rory hangs out with people who wear long shirts.
Mm-hmm.
Rory is part of, I don't even know what that is or what you do with Henny Palooza, but I know that's pretty trendy. And
that's a lie because you made it very clear in LA that you're like, oh, finally I get to see what you do with Henny Palooza.
I know,
what does he do?
I still don't know what he did.
We don't know what he does during the day or with Henny Palooza. We don't know anything about Rory.
I saw him doing stuff. He was doing stuff. I just don't know what the title of that stuff would be. That's all.
I'm the general manager of Henny Palooza. So if you want to put a title to it,
Rory is trendy.
I'm trendy because I'm popping.
IG Honey Jace. You're freshman level.
Yeah.
I just get flyouts. I don't follow Instagram.
Fly out.
I got a couple.
She's the freshman that the seniors went to lunch and was like, "Oh, you seen that bitch?" And they was like, "Yeah."
Look,
you like at that level.
My flyout might help you out today. So, know what I'm saying? My flyouts hold it. What you text me about today?
Oh
yeah,
man.
I want to point on that too. If that happens.
Yo, so all of these, I'm reaching out to all of the people that can actually rap. I feel like somebody has to do it. Somebody has to hit the people that can rap. I'm seeing all of the Bryson Tiller dressed rappers And I'm like, all right, that's great, but somebody does have to coordinate the people that can actually rap. So I'm going to attempt
That's
to
horrible
do
that Papoose flew Marty out.
What?
that. I love Pat. Shout
Me
out to
too.
Pat.
No, I really like
I
Pat.
so love Pat. Pat the only nigga that loving hip hop is help.
And I wasn't joking when I think Pap could rap, but
Pap is great. I love the All the Way Up record. I want to know why Remy and Fat Joe are making the same mistake they did with Lean Back.
Oh, super quick story about Remy and Fat Joe. I went to Sam's strip club.
Well, first of all, Remy just came home, and Fat Joe just
It has nothing
let's keep this.
Oh,
PG.
I'm not dry snitching.
'Cause I don't want.
I'm not going to
I don't
D'Angelo.
want beef with Fat Joe or Remy Moore.
No, I don't. It has
or
nothing to do with them.
Papoose.
Nothing to do with them. I'm not D'Angelo rustling this situation.
Yeah, I'm cool. I walk
Dirty
out.
Mackin.
I'll leave
We
the
was at
studio.
fucking.
Joe, what up? I'll fuck Rory and Marissa. hey, Remy and Joe. Hey, Rory and Marissa get flying. Here's on. I got y'all. TS, my nigga.
I don't fuck. Terror Squad is real. I don't care what nobody. They actually real.
I like Terror Squad.
Yeah, we at Sam's strip club. I'm with E. I'm with people, whatever. We was there
Wait,
Monday
they was
night.
at Sam's too? Remy and Joe?
So yeah, all right. We're there. We booked with the promoter, whatever, the Henny Palooza shit, whatever. So we did Monday at Sam's strip club in LA. For those that know what it is, I walk in not knowing that Remy and Joe are going to perform there. So all the way up comes. First thing I hear is Irv Gotti in the building. I was like, oh shit, let me go say what up to Irv.
Irv was there too?
Irv was there. I was like, let me go say what
Why
up
was
to Irv.
Irv there?
don't know. I have no idea.
Irv, baby, Irv. First of all, stop ducking me in spades. Number one, Irv. Number two.
And I'm not dry snitching because he was on the flyer because I looked afterwards.
All right, cool. Got to make sure. All right, so go ahead.
So then all of a sudden, All the Way Up plays. And I'm like, I've been in LA for 5 fucking days and I have not heard this song. And I'm so excited that I get to finally hear this fucking song in like a club.
Which is super hard.
And then all of a sudden, I hear, like, you know when a mic gets grabbed and that little fucking check shit happens? I start hearing Fat Joe rap. And I'm super excited. Then all of a sudden, Remy's verse comes.
And you scream at the top of your lungs like a girl
And
at a boy band
she
concert.
hops on stage with the strippers, and I threw my arms up in the air and
Was
said,
it all the way up?
all the way up right now.
You're such a faggot.
So
Yeah, word. What a hipster.
Right.
What is this guy? Where's this story going?
Yeah, but
no,
Is
so
that
some
it?
hard shit. They're on the whole other side of the strip club. I'm on this side. I look over. A gentleman that had been throwing a lot of fucking money picks up a Ciroc bottle that is full and not opened. A security guard is standing kind of like blocking the strippers on the stage, just, as security stays by the stage. Shatters a unopened Ciroc bottle on his forehead, and it explodes. Everyone is covered with glass and Ciroc.
blood.
You might as well shot him in the forehead. Whoa. There was blood everywhere. I'm sitting here is, how on earth could you do that right before fucking Remy says, I got fucking Lyra, I ain't talking about Ross's bitch. I didn't even get my favorite line in the verse.
Marty, don't think that I'm off that.
What?
I'm not off that.
What?
All right, and I'm ending this podcast after this because this is kind of my point about young people. Rory says a gentleman who was throwing a lot of money picks up a closed
I just wanted to know the level of blood. I knew there was
bottle
blood.
and bangs it across someone's head
And splits it, shatters a
his
Ciroc
head,
bottle.
splits him open. And you say, was there blood? I'm going to go because I can't take any more of young people.
But we had to do
No.
our sleeper song of the week.
He had a helmet on, so
Yeah, right. Yeah, for real. No, his head was Ciroc bottle proof. What the fuck?
I knew there was, I was just saying because he said there was money.
No,
I mean, there was things
we got it,
everywhere, and I
baby.
want to say, was there blood
It's all right,
everywhere?
baby. It's fine. It's
Like,
fine.
did it splatter?
No, it's fine.
Well,
baby.
yeah.
Don't
To
worry
close,
about
at Wale's house party with the hipsters, Joe around hipsters is even more funny than Joe around anyone else.
Oh, so let me tell all of you Joe Budden fans now that whereas before I used to look at all the hipsters and the young shit and see the changing of the guard occurring, and I would like be annoyed, right? and I just didn't want to rap or be a part of it. I just felt out of place. Now I feel so needed. I feel so. I'm gonna stay in this studio, guys. Uncle Joe is gonna come through with some music. We're gonna make something to dab to.
Oh my God! Imagine
These kids need.
imagine Joe making a dabbing record. Jesus Christ.
No, but I'm just saying, fucking these kids nowadays. Oh, I feel so refreshed, man. Is there anything coming soon that we need to talk about? Nothing is happening this weekend?
Nope.
No?
No promotion from us.
I want to shout out to Smack and the Double Impact event that he had over the weekend. I want to shout out to all the winners. I want to unshout out to Rock and Shine. Rock, you my nigga. I wasn't there, so I don't know what happened. But the bottom line, if the bad... Actually, I'm unshouting Shine and DNA and Surf, you fan, but you getting unshouted out too. And Rock, you my nigga, but still. Niggas, that's like a headline battle, 2-on-2. Niggas want to see that. You gentlemen have to be able to put your tempers to the side. I think Shine and Rock, I don't know what happened, but it was fisticuffs. And,
I didn't see
and bottom line, the people were jerked. And you never want the people to get jerked that pay their good money. So we do want to see that battle. But shout out to Smack and everybody that performed at that Double Impact battle. I heard it was an amazing time.
I'm a casual battle rap fan, so I don't like that little 2-on-2.
I hate 2-on-2 battles.
I think it's horrible.
I hate them.
It's weird.
It's so not for me. I barely want to hear one nigga. Why do I want to hear two niggas now go interrupt each other?
Yeah,
But
and we got to stop 5-round battles. That shit is crazy.
no, I enjoyed Lux and Hollow. Was that 5 rounds? No, that was 3.
No, that was 3.
Hollow's got a lot of 5-round battles though. Why have I seen so many Hollow? Oh, because I battled Hollow. Duh. All right. I'm like, why do I know all about
All
this
right,
guy?
Parks, let's stop this time.
Wait. We gotta do our sleeper song.
Yeah.
We don't have an aux cord. That's what I said.
So
No,
can
we
still
don't need
play
to
it
play
right
it.
next to
We
the
can
thing.
still say a song. I have mad sleeper songs that I want
y'all
to get
go.
out the way.
Mine is a singer-songwriter named PJ.
Marty, it's just be kind of dope on the low.
Yeah, no.
I never know until Rory hits me the next day and say, yo, Marty, shit, it wasn't bad. You'd like it.
Yeah, this her name is PJ. She signed to Atlantic, and the record is called Gangster. She just put it out. I could play it though. I have it right here. So
No, we're not playing anything.
Like,
We'll
try it
just
next to the
shout
mic. It might
out.
sound like shit.
Yeah, no, that's going to sound real bad.
okay. Oh fuck. Okay.
No, now we have to sit and wait for you to do it. We're not doing that. All right. So
I
listen,
stopped it.
You snapped it.
I said I stopped it. I was gonna play it.
Okay, so I'm going with a gentleman by the name of Kenyon. I'm sorry, I would say Kenyon Dixon, and I want to go.
I like him.
I like him too. I want to go with All the Way, featuring Alex Isley. I'm unfamiliar with who that is, but I love that song and the All the Way Up intro into that song. Amazing, Kenyon Dixon. Go listen to it. Roy, you have anything?
Oh, I thought Marty was.
No, we're not playing no
hers and all
damn
that shit.
music.
I'll play mine. Fuck it. I'm playing it.
And that sounds horrible, like I said it was. Can we cut that off, please, before I take the mic? Thank you.
Have
why
to get
do
outta here
kids just
anyway.
not fucking listen?
Because you ain't our daddy, B.
Exactly. Only
Oh, I
listen
had
to my
the
zaddy.
I had the greatest joke ever. It's on you.
I don't know if I want to hear that joke. Have you done an Eric Bellinger song yet?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
When his tape came out.
Why
I
does
did.
it
All right,
matter?
whatever. Eric Bellinger, Reward. Joe, who's the biggest Eric Bellinger fan in the world, I put onto this song, so I suppose it's a sleeper at this point. Reward, Eric Bellinger, it's amazing.
I had that song. That was just when he put out that long ass whack project.
Yeah, well, you had to sit through the Whack Project and find the dope shit.
Nah. He coming with that dial-on now. So shout out to Eric Bellinger. I think we covered everything. That was great.
It feels good.
I'm cool.
I don't think I offended anybody. Hopefully not.
Nope.
Or hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, yeah.
Okay. Hopefully.
I want to end with this, right? I want to shout out.
I say that to say
I want
this.
to. I'm ending here, but I just want to say this. I want to shout out to Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa,
Hey, Vanessa.
She was
because she's
unblocking me.
listening. And see, this is just what I don't understand about. I'll save it for next week. I'll save it for next week because I don't have enough time and we got to go.
Oh.
I'll save this for next week. But
Hey, Vanessa, since we're friends again and you unblocked me.
we out. 1.
Bye.